This is a video response to the Armory channel. You had requested anybody with empirical knowledge over positive or negative reviews of the Bersa firearm line. I just happen to have a Bersa Thunder 9 Ultra Compact. Since day one, I have not experienced one fail to anything with this firearm. There are two things that I did. They were not immediate. But the first thing, weapon has been safety checked, by the way. First thing I did was, after a couple hundred rounds, I took the weapon apart and was cleaning it, and I made mental note that the feed ramp coming from the factory was quite coarse. So I took a anvil, a Dremel, and 10,000 grit sandpaper, chucked the paper in there, and as you can tell, I have a nice mirror-like finish on that feed ramp now. The second thing I did, after several thousand rounds, where the slide impacts the frame right here, I took a white Arkansas stone and very lightly went across the frame rails, knocked the burr down. Those are the only two things that I've done to this firearm. This firearm is my everyday carry. I depend on this firearm to protect my life. However, with that being said, there are two things that Bersa could do better. Firstly, the anodizing. It's wearing off. This is a solid aluminum frame, and you're starting to be able to see the raw aluminum underneath the anodizing. And the second thing, make better parts. The reason I say that is the slide release. Yes, it is ambidextrous. That's good. So is the safety. Safety acts as a decocker. That's great. However, these are metal injected molded parts. This slide release has gotten severely weak in the fact that if the slide is locked back, say, put this together real quick. Say in this position and the slide stop is up. If I were to put another magazine and slap it with some authority, the slide stop would fall and the slide would ride forward. Unfortunately, that can be a safety issue. Other than that, I have zero problems with this weapon. I've never had any malfunctions that were not induced. I've never had any issues with cleaning, with lint buildup. Of course, I try to keep that to a minimum. But overall, I'm extremely happy with this. This particular firearm is approximately 5 years old. I do apologize, I can't recall exactly when I purchased it. About 5 years old. Like I said, everyday carry. The heat, the cold, the sweat. I've had this particular weapon, I've had to replace the grips. Or actually, Bersa replaced them free of charge. I've had this particular firearm when it was raining so hard the rain was coming down horizontally. Quite interesting. However, like I said, no fails to anything. I would not have any qualms or any problems whatsoever purchasing a new firearm. Bersa has been very good to me. This particular weapon has been very good to me. Everybody who is thinking about purchasing a new one, go for it. This particular weapon, brand new, I think was right around the $300 mark. Maybe a little bit more than. I received the firearm, 2 magazines, and that was pretty much it. It was in a really inexpensive cardboard box, but I pulled it out, loaded the magazine, fired it. I didn't even clean it the first time. And here, let me show you. Ambidextrous safety. Safety not only locks the slide, but it also decocks it. In my mind, that is a safety feature. You can, unlock the slide, of course. And what that does is that puts it into single or double action mode. With it cocked back, it's in single action. But very, very well made firearm. I've never had any issues with it. Bersa has gained a lifelong customer.